Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Remy Chukwunyere. I am the Executive Director of the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And I want to welcome you specially to this edition of the Leadership Show brought to you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And today we have a special guest who will be talking with us, how to explore opportunities for women in the construction sector. Unfortunately, the construction sector, it seems to be a male-dominated sector. But here we have a young woman, with our team and our foundation who are championing gender mainstreaming in the sector. I'm talking about Doris Mbadiwe Okechukwu Esquire. Ladies and gentlemen, before I ask her to talk, let me tell you more about this wonderful young lady. Okay. Yeah, today, like I said, we have our guest is Doris Okechukwu Mbadiwe, the Deputy Managing Director of Inter-Bau Construction Limited, an award-winning indigenous construction company which has been in existence in Nigeria for almost 4 decades now. Doris Okechukwu is also a member of the Board of Trustees of the Inter-Bau Foundation, a non-profit organization established to train and equip women and youths with practical construction skills such as carpentry, painting, plumbing, while bridging the gender gap in the construction sector in Nigeria. Through the foundation, she has positively impacted the lives of over 1,000 young women in the construction industry. She is a tradeswomen activist who believes that women should be well represented in all stages of the infrastructure delivery, since women are the main users of infrastructure, as well as making up 50% of the total population of Nigeria. She is the construction sector lead, Nigeria and West Africa, for Women in Infrastructure Community Africa, WICA. That's WICA, is a professional women advocacy and capacity building platform for sustainable infrastructure in Africa. Previously, our guest, Doris, had worked at the United Nations Development Program in Lagos. She has also worked with Ajumogobia and the Okeke Law Firm, and at Orchard Real Estate Limited, where she gained valuable knowledge and work experiences over the years. She holds a Bachelor of Law degree from the University of Buckingham, United Kingdom, and a Master of Laws degree, Law and Development, University of London, as well as an honorary Bachelor's of Arts degree in Law and Psychology from Carleton University, Ottawa, Canada. Doris is a distinguished member of the Nigerian Bar Association, Chartered Institute of Project Managers of Nigeria, Amnesty International, United Nations Women Nigeria, Private Sector Group. With her over 15 years in the construction industry and as an advocate of gender equality in the industry, we have decided to bring Doris to share with Nigerians what her organization is doing to support women who are ready to join the construction industry. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I want to welcome you to the show this afternoon. And our guest, once again, is Doris Mbadiwe Esquire. Madam Doris, you are welcome to the show. Check your mic, you're on mute. Check your mic.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good day, wherever you are. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Very good. It is really interesting and exciting to, have you to come talk to us about, what you're doing to encourage more young women to join the construction industry. Like I said before, this is one of the sectors that scare women away, and that is why you have more male in that industry. So I'm wondering how you are surviving in that male-dominated sector. But thank God you have already put in 15 years in the industry, and that's a wonderful record that you have there. So talking about your profile, some wonderful and amazing profile that you have there. So I don't know. I want to ask, is there anything else you want us to know apart from all the things I've said? Is there anything that I forgot to talk about?
No, it's I think that's sufficient for now. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so now as a lawyer, by training, and now you are in the industry of construction. So how was the shift, swift to the construction industry? Was it that rough, or you just had a smooth ride into the construction sector?
I would say it wasn't rough. It wasn't that rough. I was I'm a lawyer. I trained to be a lawyer. I was working in a law firm, and then I left the law firm. I joined Inter-Bau Construction Limited. So Inter-Bau is a whole indigenous construction company, almost 40 years old. We're 37 this year. So I joined the company as the company secretary, legal advisor, doing what I do, being a lawyer. But then as I continued to work, I got interested in the industry, and I just realized that there were very few women as constructpreneurs, which are construction entrepreneurs in the industry. And I noticed that there weren't that many women, active as professionals or even artisans. So I took interest. I wanted to know more about the industry. I wanted to know what it was about. I wanted to know why there were less women. I wanted to know how more women could participate. So I started to go to sites. I started to take lessons, take courses in construction, project management, contract bidding, everything that had to do with the industry. Yes. So I found it interesting, and I wanted to know more and then to do more in the sector.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. I'm happy you said you started as a company secretary, which is what lawyers do in any industry. You started from there. You started going to the field, and today you are the deputy managing director of this Inter-Bau Construction Limited, which I know about this company. I've seen their work, here and there. I think some work done at the airport. So what is your most celebrated achievement as the Deputy Managing Director at Inter-Bau Construction Limited?
Well, it's not just, I would say humbly, just being able to start and complete. Just being able to start and complete projects. In this environment, it's one thing to start a project and it's another thing to complete it. So for me, just being able to start and overcome the challenges and then being able to complete the projects is something that I'm very thankful to God for. So we have, especially last year during the COVID, we had just completed an airport in March of last year, just before the lockdown, the national lockdown. We had just handed over a project. So that was a very big relief for us, because if it hadn't been that way, we would probably still be, struggling with it at this point, with all the restrictions on movements and number of workers on site. Yes, so we're very happy about that particular project. Just able to complete it and hand it over March of last year, just before the national lockdown.
Okay. So that's your most celebrated achievement, right?
Yes, yes, and being able to manage people efficiently, I guess, in this line, in this sector. Yes.
Okay, so like I said before, this is a male-dominated sector, and so why do you think the sector is male-dominated? In your own opinion, why do you think it is so the way it is?
There are different factors, globally, there's an inherent gender biases due to the perceived nature of work and the mainstream notion of it being, appropriate only for men. But I would like to start by saying that all careers are gender neutral. It's just that there's some careers that have been known to be, more suitable for men according to social and cultural norms, especially in this part of the world. People just see construction as a tough sector that only males can thrive in. There's also familial biases, parents as well. You hardly find parents, telling their children or talking about working in the construction sector. You would hear parents talking about working in the health sector, working in the oil and gas sector, in the tech sector, and then all of that. But you rarely find them, talking to their children about working in the construction sector. And then, of course, another reason is the perceived work expectations, especially for the artisans in the sector. When I say artisans, I mean, the people that work as carpenters, tilers, painters. People view such work for males, wrongly perceive this work as for males only. So those are a few of them. And of course, you hardly find schools that talk about it or even bring their students' attention to it during career days. Like you find people talking about being a doctor, an accountant, an engineer, but just certain aspects of the construction sector. So it's not really being talked about. It's not being showcased. We have fewer role models that, basically come out to talk about it. So those are just some of the reasons why, it's so male dominated, and it's, like you find less female participation in it.
Okay, that's really a pity because I don't know the role culture is playing in that regard, because I know that back in the universities we see young women studying civil engineering, some others doing surveying, doing electrical engineering, and at the end of the day they don't get into most of them. You find them in the banks, in other sectors of the economy, living where they are meant to be. So I don't know, is it because they don't have they are not well encouraged to get into these sectors or what? So that's exactly what I wanted to find out from you, since you are there in the sector. So is it because they are not encouraged, they are not well taken care of in the sector, why they prefer to go to banks and others? Is there anything like that?
Yes, women are not aware of the opportunities in the sector. As I said, the perception is just, construction is for males only, so they don't even ask. They don't try to find out about what is happening in the sector. But we have, there are three major players in the sector. We have the constructpreneurs, which are the people who own the construction company, and they are male dominated. And another group of people are the construction professionals. And I would say examples would be the engineers, the architects, the land surveyors. Now, you would find the majority of the women who participate in this category as professionals. So we would see maybe more female engineers and architects. And then we have the construction artisans. Now, this group of people are, has the majority of males as opposed to females. We have very low participation of females in the artisanary role. But of course, we could have more females at all levels, as constructpreneurs, as professionals, as artisans. So that's what we're doing. We're doing a lot to bring that awareness. We're running campaigns, we're going to schools, we're running career fair days to bring the attention of the opportunities in the sector.
Okay. So that takes me to what your foundation, Inter-Bau Foundation, is doing. From what I read, we learned that the foundation was set up to bridge the gender gap, in the sector. So can you tell us what you are doing, your achievements so far? So just go ahead and tell us.
Yeah, so Inter-Bau Foundation was set up 2 years ago to bridge the skills and gender gap in the Nigeria's construction industry. Because of what I just spoke about, just trying to raise more awareness as to the opportunities in the sector for women and young ladies. So we set up some activities which we started late last year after the partial ease of the lockdown. So we started going to schools, we go to public and private schools, we run career fair days where we talk to students about the opportunities and the career pathway to accessing those opportunities. We also run seminars, workshops for young women also, and we run vocational training for women also, which we have been doing. Because of the COVID restrictions, we've had to reduce the numbers, but we've started. We've had the first 50 women going through practical carpentry training and painting. We just decided to start with those two, and then of course move on to other skills, construction skills that are available. So that's what we've started doing. We also run soft skills because we feel that every construction worker should be whole, not just in the practical aspects of the industry, but also know about entrepreneurship, know about teamwork. So we run those as soft skills. We're very deliberate to include self-defense skills for the women trainees only, just because that was one of their concerns in working in the industry, just the concern that there are fewer women, there may be very few of them on site, they may be open to sexual harassment or sexual abuse or physical harassment. So we did that deliberately just for them to have some sort of cushion or support in case on the very unlikely event, God forbid, that happened. So those are some of the soft skill courses that we run in Inter-Bau Foundation for women.
Okay. I caught that one. You said you go to schools to go speak to students. At what level? Is it secondary school or primary school or university level? Which level is that?
So currently we're doing secondary schools, which is the SS3, so and the JS3 classes, the Nigerian students that are about to choose courses or streamline their courses to what their chosen career is. So we're running to secondary schools now. We also go to the NYSC camps for their orientation days, just to also make them aware of the opportunities in the sector, for those who are interested in pursuing careers in construction.
Okay, so can we say you are also promoting STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, mathematics studies in secondary schools? I mean, yes, in the universities. Is that what can it be said? You are also promoting STEM education?
Yes. So in some of the seminars that we run and the workshops, going to schools, we do talk about the career pathways to accessing careers in construction, and we've told them, and one of the ways is pursuing STEM, getting involved in STEM subjects for certain aspects of the industry. So if you wanted to be a construction professional as an engineer, of course, you would need to have knowledge of the STEM subjects: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we do that a lot. That's something that we encourage secondary school students who want to pursue certain careers in the construction sector to get engaged in from a very early stage. Now, I want to state at this point that in the construction industry, there are over 150 career opportunities in the sector for, just different women or even men who, regardless of their, preferences or their educational background. So we try to expose our trainees and the other younger women out there on what those are.
Fantastic. Over 150 opportunities in the construction industry. That is amazing. I don't know if I will have time to ask you more about that, but let me go to the comment section and see what people are saying. I have some people here. Okay, this one is, who is this? Sujawet Adeoba. Okay, I don't know what this means. Okay, is it a thumbs up? Then this one is from Chiedu Oluchi. Women are filling spaces in these areas. It's no longer male. Oh, are you serious? Thank you, Chiedu, for letting me know that. Then this one is from Sumaya. Sumaya is an architect by training. Right on point. I'm yet to see a female artisan, especially here in the north. However, recently there has been an increase in female professionals, engineers, architects, surveyors, etc. She is an architect, and that's why she knows that. Okay, this one is from Chioma Helen. She's saying secondary school. Wow. Okay, good. She's okay. She's commending your work, at the secondary school level. Okay, this is Kadi Gaye from Chicago, USA. Amazing program, including self-defense is very important as we need to put safety first. Oh, wonderful. Kadi Gaye, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're happy to hear from you. She was on the show last, I think, a few weeks ago. She was on the show. And this one is from Choma again. Yes, very amazing. Good. Cosmos Osuji, God bless Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Thank you so much. Listeners, please, if you have questions, I'm sure that our guest is well qualified and well experienced to take all your questions. Okay, so back to the questions. The discussion. Apart from apart from the awareness you are creating among students in secondary schools and the ones for coppers in their NYSC camps, how else is your foundation changing the narratives among young women?
So yes, we we're like training women. We're running ads, through social media. We're running. We've started our mentorship program, which we just finished a mentorship of our mentorship program last week, where we had experts in different areas of construction. So we had architects come over. We had a painter. So I was part of it as a constructpreneur. We had an engineer. All females come and answer questions and talk to our trainees on what their expectations should be, how to overcome challenges, and how to thrive in the industry. So we do run mentorship programs, which we will be doing throughout the year. We do also run, our seminars, which is mostly virtual now because of course, the restrictions on physical meetings. We're holding a Tradeswomen Career Fair Day, October 16th, where we hope to showcase what happens in the construction sector, practically. We're gathering a selected number of students from different secondary schools and the NYSC camps, or any woman who was interested in the sector. We're bringing them together. We're showing them. We're going to have activities, on different aspects, which is architecture. We're going to have activities on masonry, painting, electrical works, where they would see for themselves in a live setting how this jobs or works are executed. We would have women who are role models in the sector come and give speeches and talk to young women or those interested as to what to expect and what the sector is about. And we would also reward, give awards to women who are thriving in the sector, either as artisans or professionals or construction entrepreneurs.
Okay, good. I heard about your early attraction program, which I'm sure it is the one you take to secondary schools in
Yes.
Lagos. Good. So my question is this only for Lagos people? Do we have other states in mind?
Yes, we have other states in mind. We don't want to. I mean, the plan is not for it to be Lagos only, but we just decided to do the pilots in Lagos, perfect it before we, of course, export it to other parts of Nigeria. So, of course, there are plans with our partners to take it to other parts of Nigeria. We're hoping to do that next year, God willing. If the COVID, situation gets better, which we're praying that it does, we then hope to take it nationwide.
Okay, now back to the main issue. I'm sure that most of the women listening are waiting for me to ask you this question. Good. Like I said, when this was announced, so many people got interested. So many people, they wanted to know more. So let me ask you, what training opportunities do you have for women who are interested? Young women who are getting to know about this and now they are interested. So what training programs and opportunities do you have for them?
So let me just speak generally to the, opportunities in the construction sector. I divided this into two: direct opportunities and indirect opportunities. So, of course, in the direct opportunities, you would have opportunities as a construction entrepreneur, basically just, owning your own construction company, hiring employees and construction professionals and artisans to work for you. You also have an opportunity to be a construction professional, which is to be either an engineer, an architect, quantity or land surveyor. So there are opportunities to be construction professionals. You also have an opportunity to be an artisan, to train to be an artisan, to be either a painter, a mason, a carpenter, just any of those sort of careers. So there are opportunities in these three areas to engage in. And then we have the indirect opportunities. So when I say indirect opportunities, I mean, you may not directly work as a constructpreneur or a professional or an artisan, but you're doing something that basically feeds or supports the construction sector. So you could engage in as part of the supply chain or being a consultant to the industry, or being an investor, or being a technologist. So when I say supply chain, you could be part of the subcontractors that supply materials or that provide some sort of service or the other. You could be a legal consultant in the sector. You could be an accountant. You could be any of those. You could decide you want to be an investor. You want to invest in projects or building projects or capital projects, or basically under the PPE, public-private partnership arrangements. You could decide that you're an SME and you want to provide some service. It could be advertising. It could be, like food, providing food and beverages to the companies or the workers or people who are the core into core construction. And then if you're a tech-savvy youth, you could decide, right now the construction industry is being powered by technology. We have the drone technology, we have robotics, we have the BIMs, we have softwares that are making construction processes a lot easier. Now this will be handled by a construction technologist, which are the tech-savvy youth. So there are different ways to access the industry, either directly or indirectly, as I have mentioned. So, and then of course you could just decide you want to be a subcontractor. A lot of projects are not necessarily completed by the main contractor. There's certain aspects of work that they may just decide to assign to subcontractors. Maybe they're not into window installation, so we would work with window installers or air conditioning installers, or people that install elevators, or glass, people that supply tiles. So there are different ways and different opportunities that you can engage in to basically support the industry. And then, of course, training. The training is what we do in the foundation. So we do offer practical training to young men and women. We take on a ratio of 60-40 because we have a gender agenda as part of our objective, just engendering the sector. So we take on more females than males for the training programs in the artisanry role, or for basic, just people who want to know how to engage in procurement or contract bidding for the private or public sector. So we do all of that at the foundation.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you to talk more on. The training program that you offer at the foundation. I know you said something about painting, I think carpentry also.
Yes.
So how can those listening to us now be part of this training program?
Yes. So we run the training, painting. So we've started with painting and carpentry. The first stream have started. We decided because of the restrictions on the number of gatherings that you can have. Construction is really a contact. There's a lot of contact that has to happen. It's not something that you do entirely remotely, especially the training part of it. So we decided to just take batches of 50 and then, of course, increase to 100 as restrictions and the health risk reduces. But we've started with painting and carpentry, /interior decorating as we speak. That is ongoing as we speak.
Okay.
For the first, so after the first stream, that we take on the second stream and so forth.
Okay, so I still want to ask you, how do you select your people, and how can those listening to us, have opportunity to be trained after this batch that is ongoing?
So I would advise that they follow us on our social media handles. We're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook. We also have a website, Inter-Bau Foundation.org.
It's on the screen. Yeah, on the screen. So don't worry about it. It's on the screen. So continue. Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
So we would be, of course, putting out calls for the batches as we conclude each batch or each cohort. We would be putting out calls for the next prior to that. So I would advise that they follow us on our social media handles. We're on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube. Well, Twitter is out of it right now. So yes, so they can follow us through our website. We'll be putting out information as to our activities throughout the year.
Okay, another question is, I know you are based in Lagos now, which means anyone that has to be trained will come to Lagos, right?
Yes, for now, just for now. We're planning to partner with some of our other partners on taking it outside of Lagos. But for this year, considering everything going on, we decided to start in Lagos. And then next year, we're moving on to other states, especially for the practical training. But in terms of, what the other activities or that we do, like the seminars, of course, it's virtual. So anybody can participate from wherever they are.
Okay. Okay. So now is it possible we can at Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, is it possible that we can partner with your foundation to see how we can extend the training to people from other states?
Yes, of course. I mean, yes, that would be welcome with us. We're open to partnering with other organizations like yours on making this course, on doing more with the trainings and our other activities.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll continue that later. Okay, so let's go to the comment section. I have, oh, okay. This is Sumaya again. Sumaya is saying, how can we join Inter-Bau? Okay, Sumaya, how can we join? So do you have answer to that question?
Okay. So again, you can give me a private message. I can give you the email address. I don't know if it's down there somewhere, but you could send an email to Inter-Bau Foundation easily at gmail.com. So you could do that, or reach out to me privately.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. I think she can get back to me, and then I will reach you. Okay, good. I will connect her to you. That's fine. So this one is from Kadi Gaye. Mentoring and role modeling is so important, and doing this at any stage is powerful, and we help the current and next generation to advance and thrive easier. Wonderful. That is from Kadi. Kadi, by the way, is a global human rights and human resources expert in Chicago, USA.
So we have started that. I did mention that we had started our mentoring role model program, which we just concluded one last week, which went very well, thankfully. We're hoping to also do that every quarter throughout the year, going forward.
Okay, let me ask you, the mentoring session, who are expected to participate? Is it for those in the sector already, or those who want to join the sector?
Both, really. So it's not just joining the sector. We're hoping that the women who are in the sector remain in the sector. So we're also concerned with retention as well. So, but primarily for those who are interested in the sector and have questions or concerns they want answered, primarily. And for those who are already in the sector, if they're having issues or challenges or struggles, we also welcome them to be part of the mentoring sessions we have, so that they can, maybe ask questions from people who have been in the sector for decades or even years, more than they have. And so there's always, there's always an opportunity to learn something new at all times.
Okay, good. That's good. This one is from Mojishola Florence. Thank you for this laudable initiative. I also have a similar initiative which is kickstarting soon for out-of-school girls. Oh, wonderful. Mojishola, thank you so much for announcing that here. I'm sure you will let us know when you kickstart your program, so that more women, more people, more young people can be part of it. Thank you so much. This one is from Choma Heading. Please, ma, I need to be trained. Okay, you have anything to say there? She wants to be trained.
We welcome you to be trained. So please give us a call. I can give you the phone number for the foundation. It's +234 818 5966 092. So that's 081 859 66092. So that's the phone number for the foundation.
Okay, say it again.
Get more information. 081
859
66092.
Okay, let me place it on the screen so that everyone can see. Okay, I will do that. So, okay, Choma, you can give her a call, and tell them more about what you want to do with them. Okay, this one is from Osuji Posmo. This is a good opportunity, a great opportunity for African women. God bless, okay, Ugwumba Uchemosu for creating this amazing platform. Okay, this one is from Zanki Gia. Zanki Gia, when do you intend to come to the north? Good. When do you intend to come to the north?
We do intend to come to the north. Of course, when things are more safer, hopefully. We are partnering with Nasima, so, to use the training centers in the north that are already established to do this. We plan second half of next year to actually come to the north.
Okay, so good. So Zanki Gia, they have plans to come to the north. So you have to keep, yes, you have to, connect to them on social media. On Facebook is www.facebook.com/Inter-Bau Foundation. Connect to them so that you can be kept regularly updated with their activities. That is what you have to do. I will display the number on the screen shortly so that you can also reach them on phone and keep connected. That is why this program is being brought to you, so that you can connect with all of the opportunities that we present to you. Very good. This one is from Charity Goodwill. Awesome. Learning a whole lot. Charity, thank you. We're happy that you are learning a lot here. This one is from Femi Olaoye. Fantastic work. Femi, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us on the show this afternoon. This one is from Mojishola again. Yes, thank you, ma. I am based in Ogun State and the Executive Director for Women for Peace and Gender Equality Initiative at Abeokuta, Ogun State. Our initiative is to train artisans alone, but I look forward to partnership and collaboration. Very good. And our website, the email is jisalo@yahoo.com. Okay, it's still there on the link so that anyone can connect with you and find out how to be part of your work. Okay, this one again is from Chioma. Please, ma, can you call the number again? Chioma, I will display it on the screen. Just keep watching. Keep watching. I will display it shortly. This one again is from Zanki. Oh, okay. I will do that. Thank you so much. Okay, good. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let the calls, let the comments, let the questions keep coming. Our guest is ready and able to take your questions. By the way, we are reaching you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And to know more about our work, quickly go to our website at www.ugwumbaleaders.org. Ugwumbaleaders.org is on the screen right now. www.ugwumbaleaders.org. On Facebook, we are at facebook.com/Ugwumbaleaders. And then on YouTube, you can reach us. Everything you want to know about us, our past activities and events are there. You have a short link, www.bit.ly/Ugwumba channels. That is where you have access to everything that we have done in the past, and then so that you can also get connected. Thank you so much. Let's continue the discussion. Okay, I'm happy that you have let the cat out of the dog about the opportunities that you are offering, and I'm sure that all of these people that are interested in being trained, they will connect with you so that they can participate and benefit from what you are doing. Now, talking about Women in Infrastructure Community Africa, you are part of them. You are the construction sector lead for Nigeria and the whole of West Africa. That's amazing. So we want to know what is WICA doing to support women in the construction industry?
So we are we're engaged in advocacy, advocacy for women. We advocate for, of course, gender diversity in the sector. We also run programs similar to what Inter-Bau Foundation is doing, which is seminars and workshops throughout the year on, just to help women who are already in the sector, thrive or perform better. We network, we just try to meet frequently to see how we can just push the whole agenda of diversity and inclusion in the construction sector. So that's the core of what we do in WICA. Of course, in WICA, it's not just construction, it's the whole infrastructure community. So we have women in mining, we have women in other sectors, waste management, health, sanitation, and then all of that. So it's not just the core of construction, all aspects of infrastructure delivery.
Okay, okay, good. This is for women, right? So we have women professionals, we have architects, we have engineers, we have a whole lot of others. So how can they be part of the Women in Infrastructure Community Africa? Like I said, we have a serious community of women under the Ugwumba Women Academy. We have over 5,000 of them, right, as we speak. So for those that are architects and they are professionals, so how do they belong? Is it open, first of all? And then how can they belong to the Women in Infrastructure Community Africa initiative?
Yes, so they can, we also have, I think, a website which we can read. I mean, once you put in Women in Construction Community Africa, you'll be led to our website where we can be reached. Also, I would send the number to you, like the phone number, on where you can call us just in a few minutes.
Okay, so as we wait for you, ladies and gentlemen, her number is on the screen. If you want to reach our guest, Doris Mbadiwe Okechukwu, and the Inter-Bau Foundation, you can reach them on 0818-596-6092. 0818-596-6092. That is how you can connect with her, to know more about their training programs for young women who want to get involved in the construction sector, especially in training as artisans. So just like she mentioned, if you want to be part of it, call her on 0818-596-6092. Thank you so much. Are you ready for us now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you wanted to get another number for weekend?
Yes. So that's 0805.
0805,
Another 580.
Okay.
2797.
2797.
97. So that's WICA.
Okay, that's WICA.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I will display it afterwards. Okay, so
thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So let me ask you again. Because I get so many people wanting to get involved. So for those women who are ready, like I said, they are already skilled in plumbing, electricals, painting, and all of that. Does your network have jobs for them?
Yeah, so the plan is to employ as many graduates of our training program as we can, and also serve as a pipeline to other construction industries. So we belong to a consortium of construction owners, construction company owners under the umbrella of FOSI. So the plan is to serve as a pipeline to job opportunities to other employers of labor that need artisans or our graduates. But of course, everything we plan will start from us. So we will definitely employ as many as we can of our graduates.
Okay, good. So you can reach her still, like I said, and the number for WICA is now on the screen, 0805-580-2797. To reach our guest, call 0818-596-6092. To reach WICA, 0805-580-2797. Thank you so much. So, like she said, if you are ready and with all the skills that she has mentioned, and if you are looking for a job, you can put a call across, and let's see how she's going to help you with the networks that she works with as she belongs to. Maybe that could be a job for you. Thank you so much. We have some comments on this session, a comment session. Let's see what they are saying right now. Okay. This one is from Anita Raji. Anita Raji currently running the carpentry program with the Inter-Bau. Oh, wonderful. This is your student, Anita Raji. She said she's currently running the carpentry program with the Inter-Bau Foundation. It's been a great opportunity for me, mind-blowing, and I can't wait to be among the women in construction and impact the knowledge gotten to more women. Thanks and God bless. Anita, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us to tell us exactly, how it's been at the training program. And we are happy that we can see someone that is participating and benefiting from what our guest has been talking about. Very good. Then this one is from Iyabo Debi Adesanya. This is a great opportunity for we ladies to get to the top. Iyabo, very well. I'm happy you want to get to the top, so you better learn how to climb so that you can get to the top. Thank you so much. This one again is from Zanki Geya. What if one does not have any background in this sector? What if someone doesn't have any background in the sector? That's our question.
Okay, I would like her to be more specific. Is she talking about educational background or skills?
I think she's talking about the skills, the artisanal skills that you just mentioned.
Yeah, so any lady who has no, little or no educational background can, decide to want to be, an artisan, because it's sort of more of handwork than anything else. I would say to join the vocational training that we're running, just to get the practical training skills for that, to be able to join the sector.
Okay. Again, let me also help you. Maybe if someone doesn't have those technical skills, what is important is the interest. Are you interested? Yes. You want to have those skills? Then there is a training available for you. Good. You don't have to be deterred if you don't have any technical skill. So long as you have the interest, just enroll for the training program and you will learn and become skilled. I think that answers that question. Okay. Then this one is from Iyabo. Very good. Oh, Iyabo, was she the one that said, okay, yes, Inter-Bau Foundation is real. I joined the painting section and practical has been done. They are really trying. Oh, that's another person from the Inter-Bau Foundation practical class. Wonderful. Okay, this is can we get your phone number again? Elite Store. Oh, it's just on the screen. It's still scrolling on the screen. Please look at the screen to reach our guests. Just call 0818-596-6092. To reach Micah, call 0805-580-2797. Are you okay now? Okay. Again, I have Charity Goodwill. We hear that the industry is not for women, especially the hardcore site work. Is this true? That's for you. Go ahead. Is that true?
No, I don't believe so. In fact, I would tell you that personally, I'm waiting for the masonry training to start, because that's my area of interest. So I'm going to be amongst the first batch of masons that will be trained by the foundation. So no, it's for me, I mean, people think that a woman, a woman has to be a certain build or have to have certain physical attributes to work in the sector. I don't think so, because I mean, men come in all shapes and sizes, so do women. And sometimes, people that you think are not strong enough are strong enough, and sometimes people that you think are not are. So it's, I think that women can also do site work, the hardcore construction,
Okay.
I mean, I don't see, I mean, being a mother, being a house, a wife, or even working in a hospital, it's difficult as well. There's no sort of easy job out there, really. I think the trick is the advice is to pace yourself, basically to do as much as you can do when you can do it in the best and most efficient way at all times.
I'm laughing. I'm imagining you doing the messing work,
Yeah.
that'd be wonderful to see.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. I'm sure. Okay, there's something talking about when we first talked about how to extend your training programs to other states in the country. Now, something just came to my mind. I know NDE, the National Directorate for Employment, and maybe ITF, they have some of these training programs, there. So is it possible we can jointly, start discussions with them so that we can take this to any of the states that we want to take them to? Is it possible?
Yes, yes, of course. We're open to, as I said, partnering with other organizations or training schools to do this. We're just very particular about the quality of training. For us, it's not just about the numbers, but it's about quality of training. Just making sure that the trainees get the necessary training that they need to thrive. And we also encourage, retraining. So it's not just getting trained and graduating, but basically, always coming back in one form or the other to get retrained, because, there's always a better, more efficient way to work, regardless of what sector you're in. So we encourage continuous learning and continuous training. Yeah, so we're open to partnering with other organizations that we feel can assist us fulfilling our objectives.
Okay, good, fantastic. I think NDE is here. We can open discussions with them and see how, because we have young people, young women that are scattered all over the country, that are being supported by the Ugwumba Leadership Center. So it's something that we can do so that we can empower some of them in these skills in the construction industry. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to add that our midterm, our plan for the foundation is to have a training center that also has accommodation. So that ladies from outside of the city where we're going to be operating, like ladies from the north or other parts of Nigeria, can then come for the period and stay with us for the period of the training. So that is basically on the plan, on the agenda for the foundation at some point, hopefully in the very near future, to be able to house ladies and that are coming from outside of the city where we are, where our core is.
Oh, good. That's interesting to know. Okay, this one is still from Elite Store. Can we chat you up on WhatsApp, ma? That number, is it?
Yes, please use the number that ends in 6092. You can chat me on there.
Okay, good. And then Iyabo, great job. Iyabo Debi Adesanya, great job. Thank you, Iyabo. This one is from Charity. How often do you intend to run your mentoring programs annually?
So we started late this year. So we started, we had one last month. We're hoping to have one before the end of the year. So we're planning on every quarter throughout the year.
Okay, one every quarter, one training every quarter. Okay.
But we will put all that information on the website and on our social media handles. So please do follow us regularly on there.
Okay. Chioma, are you trying to help us publish the number? I think that's the number we just announced. Are you trying to help us or what? Or is this your number too? Okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're happy we're progressing. And by the way, we are reaching you from the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And our guest this afternoon has been Doris Okechukwu Mbadiwe, the Deputy Managing Director of Inter-Bau Construction Limited, and also a member of the Board of Trustees of Inter-Bau Foundation, which is the organization that is championing gender mainstreaming in the construction industry. The conversation has been wonderful. So many people have been impacted, and it's been really educative. So if you want to connect with them, quickly go to their website at www.interbaufoundation.org. On Facebook, you can see them at facebook.com/inter-bau Foundation. They are also on LinkedIn. They are on Instagram. Just use the name and you will get in touch with them. Then the numbers, we have placed them on the screen. And let me do that again so that you can have access to, so that you can connect with them and continue the discussion afterwards. This is an opportunity we have presented so that you can get empowered and become more useful to yourself and to the society. And that is the whole essence of what we are doing at Ugwumba Leadership Center. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of the show. It's already 1 hour plus, and we don't have to keep her longer than necessary. So let me ask you, now, what is your final word for young women out there who still think that construction is for the men, just like the other lady just posited?
Yes, so I would just say that, never think gender, just think competence, Competence is what I would say, whatever you choose to do, don't think, don't let your first thought not be, oh, I'm a woman, can I do that? Let it be, do I have the capacity to do that? Am I trained to do that? Do I have the knowledge for the role that I want to get into? So I don't just want to restrict it to construction. I don't think I go out there thinking, oh, I'm a woman, maybe I should do things differently. I'm just myself. I just do what I do best. So I would say think competence, just be focused, and, just basically never give up on what your desired career role or chosen career is, construction included. I don't think there's any career that you would say it's easy, or, I think every career has its own challenges, but then challenges are meant to be overcome, really. So if you have a passion for what you want to do, I would say, be the best that you can be at that chosen role or career. Thank you.
Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank our guest, Doris Mbadiwe. Thank you so much for obliging us of the opportunity to speak to us and Nigerians this afternoon. Like we always say, the conversation continues even after the show, because the comments will keep rolling on our social media handles, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and what have you. So as their questions come, as their comments come, we invite you to continue the discussion with them, because the whole essence of what we are doing is to create opportunities for them, for our young people, women and the men, and also that will also contribute to reducing the unemployment crisis that is ravaging the Nigerian society. So we want to thank you so much on behalf of my president, Ugwumba Uchemosu, and the entire board and management of the Ugwumba Leadership Center. We want to appreciate you for finding time to be part of this show. And we also thank you for provisionally approving our partnership with the Inter-Bau Foundation. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I still have some comments here. Oh no, they don't want to let us go. Okay, one is from, let me take Loretta Okezie Joseph, nice one. Loretta, thank you. This is from Iyabo. Iyabo, thank you. We are happy that you joined us, and we invite you to join us next week as we bring another wonderful session to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to let our guest go. She's a busy woman. She has a lot to do. So, thank you so much, Doris, for being part of the show. And I'm sure that yes, I'm sure that the conversation will continue on social media with our audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. God bless you.